Okay, hello class. It's Professor Puente coming to you again from my home in Kingwood, Texas. And I think some of you guys saw me yesterday. I am seeing about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, maybe a little more. Should be. We should. Oh, we have one viewer right now. Hello, how you doing, Amanda? Good to see you again. Let's see who else is coming in. 6 viewers. I think I only needed 7 to start, but I guess we may need just one more, right? So let's see. How you doing, Claudia? Good to see you. Who else is here? You may want to affirm that you're here. I don't know if I told you, because of the way we do these lectures, I always make sure that we have enough people participating. So, okay, how you doing, Courtney? Just spoke to Courtney on the phone actually a few minutes ago. Okay, and Rosemary's here. Javier, how you doing, sir? All right. And again, for everybody out there in the class, if you don't mind, please change in your first letters of your first name, just so I know which class you're in. Thank you so much, Courtney. That really helps. So that's really good. Right now, I'm recording from my actual computer. So whatever you write on this group, it will be seen by the class. And I'm going to explain a few things out there. Okay. All right. I'm just setting up shop. Okay. Okay, just setting up shop. Okay. Welcome, everybody. I think we have officially a quorum of 10. Congratulations, class. You definitely have done this and showed up into my class. 10 of you creates a quorum, so thankfully we will have a online live class. This is a class that will be recorded and placed on D2L for anyone to see. And from then on, what we do is we continue on. The people on D2L will get to do their what they're looking to do, their discussion, and then everybody does the absolute quiz. I have a guest lecture for next week. That's Courtney. Thank you, Courtney, for volunteering. Next live class will be Tuesday, not on Wednesday, Tuesday at 8 p.m. for marketing, okay? I try to switch the marketing decisions from Tuesday to Wednesday so I can get people that maybe have some kind of Wednesday issues to make it a Tuesday, okay? We always need the quorum. We always need the guest lecturer, just not this time around. And remember, guys, I don't know if you know, and some of you guys already know from my last class, especially Amanda, especially Courtney, you have to be very participative. I grade your discussion grade in this chat, and we do it per chapter. So not necessarily per chapter. This one, I think I'm gonna have to just look at see how well participative you are. If you don't participate and your classmates are doing it, you may get a lower grade than they will. Be careful. No one participates, everybody makes a 0. You're starting with a 0 here, okay? So you're building your grade up on the discussion. So you guys didn't want to type and do anything, that's fine. But on the actual discussion group, but it's okay. You got to be able to participate here. So if you see something, ask questions, place your opinion, make sure it's a sound opinion. This way is faster. It's fast-paced, but different. It definitely is. It's much faster Thank you, Amanda. In fact, you were there yesterday. But really, it's not that I'm looking for a paragraph from you in this chat group. I'm looking for good value. If you could place in something, a question, some great question, you will definitely help the class. So please don't think that that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking at a paragraph here. What I'm looking for is a great question or a great addition to the discussion. It could be one sentence long, right? It could just be well placed. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with myself. Any questions before we start the class, because this is where we actually begin. We're gonna do on your textbook. Now I don't have a copy of textbook online, so hopefully you have the book. Chapter 1 is where we're gonna start. We're going to try to do chapter 1, 2, and 3, but it's actually probably going to be chapter 1 and midway through 2, because as you can see, we're doing part 1 and part 2 in these next 2 modules. Okay, so I think we're going to touch part of 2, mostly number 1. Okay, so we post here, we don't have to post in discussion. Good question, Javier. See, that was perfect. It's not that. If you post here, what you have to do is go to the discussions, this module, and say that you participated in the live discussion. That's the only thing I ask of you. So that's it. A sentence in the other discussion, just so I know how to grade, so I know where to grade. That's really what it is. So when you're done here, Javier, just when you go to the module, which I'll be putting up soon, place in there, I participated in the discussion in that group. Now what that means is I'll just go over here and grade your input here. That's all the difference. And that's it. That's your grade for the discussion. Okay? Any other questions there? But we just have more points if we do than no. You don't. You really could do either or. Your grade's going to be 100. You can do both if you like. Okay, good. Any other questions? That was very well. I like that question. See, that added value to everybody, right? We're all about adding value here. And I'll remember that little heart, because that means, hey, have you participated? So right now, Javier, it's got a little more than a 0. Anybody else want to say something before we start? We're going to do part 1, strategic marketing in its environment on your textbook. This is your textbook. In fact, I'm going to take out this. This one's your textbook right here, okay? Foundations of Marketing by Pride and Farrell. Remember, you always want to know who wrote these. This is some PhD guy that's not just saying what they're saying, but they're bringing them their evidence to it. So we post here, don't we just post on discussion? Okay, I see there's nothing else, no other questions. So I'm going to start with the lecture, and we'll begin. And I'll remember this is a marker. So there's the marker. We'll begin in 3, 2, 1. Good evening, classes. Professor Puente, how you doing? I am teaching your marketing Principles of Marketing course in Kingwood, online Kingwood this semester. Well, I am very happy to have you. This is my first one out of Kingwood. I've taught it out of North Harris and Tomball before, taught it face-to-face as well. I love this class. This class teaches you plenty of concepts of marketing. Now, marketing itself has somewhat of a positive and negative connotation, okay? In fact, let me use it a little negatively. When you look at something like Herbalife, or you look at something like timeshare, a lot of people will say, well, that's just really a marketing company, and they're just trying to say almost like a scam. Sometimes marketing is used positively. Hey, if you market a product correctly, it'll do better than the actual product's worth. Sometimes it's not McDonald's is the best burger in the world, it's the best selling burger in the world. So all of that, marketing comes with a good and positive connotation. Well, I happen to be a marketing professor. So in my sense, in your textbook here, I am very pro marketing. However, there are definitely multiple ways of how people can use marketing incorrectly, okay? And I want to say incorrectly, nothing morality, more in the sense of win-lose, right? You can market whatever you can. You can market items that will hurt the environment. You can market items that will hurt your public, your customers. Marketing itself has no morality. It's just this, okay? You can market whatever you can and will take off, all right? However, the principles are all the same, are pretty close to the same. And what these PhDs have done is to put them in here, especially in the Principles 101 course, to give you a concept of what works and what doesn't. Now, this is the academic concept. Even that word itself has a positive and negative connotation among marketers. Well, I want to let you know who I am first as a marketing person. I consider myself a marketing person. I really do. I am proudful that what I have done in my career has been pretty much 60%, 70% marketing. The rest is the knowledge that I know, especially in real estate, okay? I want to show you the evidence of it, okay? And this is important because if you look at what I do, I live off Google. Google is my base where I place most of my marketing effort, and I live off it. Now, to show you who I am, I'm a real estate broker, and you should look up what that is. Google the difference between a broker and an agent, or maybe somebody here will help me in this quiet discussion group that's working for their grade. Maybe somebody will help me what's the difference between a broker and a real estate agent. Well, I'm a broker, and I've been a broker since 2010. And I have definitely listed properties all over Texas. In fact, my listings are about 59 active right now. And as you can see, I'm one of the few brokers that list everywhere in Texas. Usually brokers concentrate in one little metro area, whether it's Houston, Dallas-Fort Worth, Austin, San Antonio. I do it all. I even have one listing in Lubbock, as you can see here. Okay? You can look at my data and you can see how I have done. 49 sales in the last 12 months, right? Amanda says, isn't that the same thing as a realtor? Real estate brokers are independent. I like for anybody in there to actually answer that question because that's definitely an opportunity to give some value to others. So I'm going to wait. It's sort of a realtor. I think most people are realtors, but there's definitely quite a bit of a difference there. Okay. Now, as we go, you see my data. Brokers can work independently or employ other agents. The biggest difference between the three titles is a broker can work on his own, while an agent must work on a licensed broker. That is correct, Javier. Heart there. There you go. So well provided. Real estate associate broker is an agent that isn't working on broker's license. Very true. So a broker is usually the head person of a brokerage. It means they can work on their own independently and not work under another broker. Because for you to have that license, there's always got to be a broker. In other words, all the real estate agents out there that you've seen everywhere have a broker. You don't see too many brokers because they're not the ones out in front. But I happen to be one of them. Okay. So agents are licensed salespersons under the brokerage. That's right. Real estate agents, anyone who has earned real estate license. So yes, they go and they get a license, and that license is hung under a broker supervision. That's really what it is. It's just really a two-tier system. But in my sense, no one supervises me. I'm given the license to operate. And I use my brokerage license with the internet, with Google. In fact, the only reason I didn't answer your question is because I wanted you to go to Google. Papa Google, as I call it, right? You're going to go to Google. You're going to find your answers. And more than anything, I like for us to understand, what did you find? How did you get that answer? What was the easiest way to get there? It's all marketing. Absolutely marketing. Now, these are my listings, and this is how I got my result. But something I'm willing to share is how much I spent overall to get these listings. Now, since 2013, since I've been doing my practice, you can see here, I've actually spent over $31,000 with Google. Yes, I happen to be Google's customer. Most of you are Google's consumer. In some business models, both are the same. The customer is the consumer. Anyone out there want to try what the difference between a consumer and a customer is? Now think about this. I have spent $31,364 since 2013 with Google advertising. You just now saw me, probably your first Google customer, when mostly everybody is a consumer. So think about this, okay? And I would like for you to answer what's the difference. But that is what I do, okay? I'm a Google customer for my blog ads. Oh, Hannah. So there you go. So that means you spend ads on your blog or Are you if you're the blogger and Google pays you for those ads, you may not be a customer. Actually, you may be a patron. Customer buys products from the businesses while consumers uses the business products. That's right. A customer buys, yeah, okay, this is all very good. The only thing is this. Give me an example where a customer and consumer are the exact same. Because in Google, it switches up a little bit. Customer buys, okay? Customer pays, right? Absolutely. Let me go on, and hopefully one of you guys can clear that answer a little better, okay? But overall, somebody's told me today, Courtney, that they chose my class because of my rate my professor profile. I happen to be very proud of this profile. I try to ask my students that, hey, if you like the way I teach, you got to be able to help the community and tell them. So the way those students can come into this course and I can show them something, because I'm very value-based. Because I happen to be a businessman who loves to teach, right? And there's a lot of professors out there that just, teach, but may not have the practical knowledge. I do. I have it, and I want to give it to you. And I actually happen to be one of the few professors that works on the Rate My Professor and tries to ask the students that pull value from me to please pay me back that way, so other students could absolutely see it. Again, this is review-based marketing. This is part of your textbook here, okay? So all of this you're going to identify as a marketer. What is what? This is the first course. So all of it, everything is about what is what. You could take this and use it for your business, and you could make income out of it, but only if you understand the principles. Anybody out there cook? If you do, let me know. But when you cook, you try to understand the principles of cooking. It's how you know to cut little slits on the bag and the oven bag, because it has to breathe. You would do that with crab, turkey, duck, whatever you're doing in that sense. It's all the same. There you go, Hannah. You would use some of the principles the same way no matter the food. This is exactly the same way. Thank you, Courtney. You guys seems to be well versed on it. So I happen to cook just Peruvian food. That's all I really did well. But I'm proud of that. It's actually a difficult meal to do. So a person who pays online tutoring will become both a customer and a consumer. That's right. That's right, Jerry. Jerry gets another little heart here, because that is true. A person that will pay for online tutoring will be a consumer and the customer. Google changes the game a little bit. They don't charge you to consume their product. They charge someone else. And that someone else is me. Now, one of you guys said, yeah, you do blogging, like you get ads, you get paid for ads. I believe that's actually a patron. Your customer is actually Google, believe it or not. It's the other way around. It's important you understand these roles, okay? These roles are very crucial. Kind of like what is a broker, what is an agent, kind of like what are the little terms. These terms are important for you to understand in marketing. They're really important for you to understand overall business. But first, I have to let you know where we're at in marketing, okay? So overall, I'm gonna go here, and I teach a lot out of Google, Papa Google, and I'm gonna put components of College of Business. All right, please try to understand this. This is really crucial. Most business students never ever get to understand this all together, okay? So this is how this usually works. I think I liked it better than they're all. Imagine a university, right, being composed of colleges. Understand this concept, okay? A university, from the word universe, is composed of different amount of colleges. The university president is head of the university overall, universe. The colleges are pretty much the schools, okay? These colleges, college of professors, are composed of minds. So each college would have certain kind of minds to create the whole item, which is called a faculty. Get it? The word faculty from brain. So each college of business would have faculties, which are composed of accounting, business economics, finance, general business, hospitality, international business management. And if you go down, you'll see a little more of marketing. Now, these all change. Here, Hawaii Pacific University, this is how they divide their business school. Most business schools really have 5, and that is accounting, marketing, management, right? Finance, and usually everything else, right? Everything else, they call it general business. So where are we? We're under the marketing section of business, part of the university. I'm trying to get you to divide this because marketing itself has multiple components. In fact, if you type in field of marketing and you ask Google, Google will divide it for you, right? Let's see here. And field marketing is actually a type of marketing, but overall, let's actually ask Wikipedia. And don't let anybody bring down Wikipedia, because Wikipedia is a very good sourced, you go to the bottom, sourced fountain of information, okay? So no, not this professor. This professor is going to be very pro Wikipedia, okay? But in this case, check it out. Marketing is a management of exchange relationships, right? And according to the sourced information, marketing has different in itself, the college, different little essential parts: product, sales, production, and all different types that fall underneath the college of marketing. In fact, it takes a little bit of everything. It even takes a little bit of psychology, sociology. All these are schools of thought. Remember that we're schools of thought. Anna says accounting is the language of business. So what would that make marketing? Okay, I like your challenge there on what if accounting is the language of business, what would be marketing? Marketing is sort of like, I would say, a vision, the vision of business. Okay, the image of business. This book could have just been the first cover, could have been just that, but instead it's this one because it's got to catch your attention. If I wanted to use another word for marketing, it would be called attention. Okay, how to grab attention. It may exist. It may be the best book on earth, but how do you know that? How do you get the word out? So I would say the vision of business, Hannah, and that's just my idea, my concept, my image, because something could be some truth, but if people can't use their vision to see it and what it is, they have no idea. Okay, so this is what we're going towards. Okay, this is definitely marketing. I think I've kind of explained to you a little bit on what it is overall. Is a component of the business school. Yes, it's one of multiple. The generally accepted way business school is divided is into 5. Okay, that's finance, accounting, management, marketing, and usually some other one. The other one is usually MIS. Okay, so you have to understand where marketing lays in the concept of knowledge, because I just took it from marketing to business to university overall. Okay, marketing, when you open up this book, you're gonna get through everything, what it's about, this school's about, okay, including what it is. If you want to know, okay, good question, Amanda. MIS is actually a new concept, a new, I want to say 10 years, 15 years old. It's called Management Information Systems. It's the equivalent to computer science in business. If you know IBM, IBM stands for, does anybody know what IBM stands for? Let's look it up. IBM stands for, anybody before I go? It actually gives you a big hint on MIS is for. International Business Machines. That's what IBM stands for. International Business Machine. So what's the difference between IBM and how Microsoft try to do is that they want to control the way databases are used. You need business to give you analytics. Analytics gives you value. That's IBM. That's MIS. MIS definitely is a component of what IBM really started to be. Okay. International Business Machine. Okay. Hey, you were close, Courtney. You were really close. It was international, actually. So, but that's MIS. You're learning databases. You're taking all this data, how to put it together, statistics, and it definitely is a big, big deal for what business is about. And it's a new. Does anyone know a new component of business or the culture of business? Because computers just came about in the last 50 years. Marketing has been around a long, long time, guys. We did it in multiple facets. It's just it wasn't the way we do it now. It was more like printed press. So let's go ahead and start on your textbook. Turn to page, I want to say here. And let's get through chapter 1. What I'm going through in this video is really important for you because it's going to be part of the quiz, okay? So try to pay attention. Try to understand where I'm coming from. Try to understand what I'm highlighting. That's really important. I said, it's okay. Is that really MIS came about? All right, so let's go start defining marketing. Then actually a textbook, which is, remember, Pride and Farrell define marketing. Cassandra, how can I help you? If you feel lost, go ahead and place a question. Maybe we can catch you up. We're just in page 3 of the textbook, so you're not far off, okay? Defining marketing. Marketing is the process of creating, distributing, promoting, and pricing goods, services, and ideas to facilitate satisfying exchange relationships with customers and to develop and maintain favorable relationships. In other words, commerce is what marketing is stating, right? Commerce. Commerce is an exchange. Back and forth, right? No problem, Cassandra. We'll definitely wait for you. You came at the right time. Keywords. What are important keywords you're trying to see here? Oh, just make sure you contribute, Cassandra, as you go, because that's actually part of the discussion. Great. Keywords here is promotion. Definitely promotion to me. And the other keyword to that, and I speak in keywords, what that means is a word that's really important that you can't really go around with. More than likely relationship, exchange and relationship, okay? But promotion, remember, you could have the best product, the best burger, but if no one knows about it, it's not going to sell. What about advertising? Rosemary, advertising is a concept, a sub-concept of all really important for you to understand, because when you get a PhD, you choose the sub to the sub to the sub to the sub concentration, and advertising is one of them under marketing, college of business, university. Okay, really important, because when students study this, they don't realize that it's definitely almost like a it's almost like a outline how you learn what things are about advertising. Look, even if you go to Wikipedia, advertising is under marketing. You see that? And advertisement itself has multiple facets: traditional media, rising new media, niche marketing, crowdsourcing, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so hopefully that works. Report is just a really good type of customer service, and that customer service is a type of marketing. Yes. It's another concept, another facet underneath marketing. Most people get marketing confused with advertising as they think it's the same thing. That is correct, Hannah. It's not. It's not. But advertisement is a type of marketing. Marketing is not. Marketing is a bigger umbrella. It will be much, much broad. Remember, all these definitions are a type of English. They're a type of language that's used, okay, among academics and they place it on your textbook and you buy it for $150, right? How much you guys buy your textbook for? Let me know up front. And that's probably good to discuss. Okay. So now we go to the next definition, which I like, is customers, the purchasers of organization products, the focal point of all marketing activities. So I happen to be the customer to Google. And I also happen to be a customer to Facebook. I pay Facebook ads. Okay. And are you both a consumer and a customer of Amazon? Okay. So $11 on Amazon. Good. So it looks like you got a great price there, Jerry. Look at figure that 1-1, components of strategic marketing. That's definitely going to be part of your quiz. Understand what these actual charts are for, because they definitely give you a concept of marketing, right? In the middle is the customer, the person paying for the goods. We are pro customer here, meaning that you are concentrating on the customer because they definitely drive the volume. Product, price, distribution, and promotion, which is actually on the outside affected by competitive forces, economic forces, political forces, legal, regulatory authority, technology forces, social cultural forces. So all the forces, right? Okay. Glitches. If you are experiencing some glitches, it's okay. You can come back in the recorded session and it won't be there. Okay. But some, you may see that's probably just part of the internet. We don't know what IP you may be using. Okay. Really important on page 5. To meet the needs of customers within the target market. The marketing mix is one of the most important aspects of marketing. Understand what you're using, how you're making your lemonade. Product, pricing, distribution, and promotion. There's 4 of them. Product, pricing, distribution, and promotion. So let me explain to you something. Which one of these are you concentrating on if you are having the cheapest burger out there? Does anybody know? Which one of these are you concentrating on if you're going to get the burger fastest to the door, fastest to your door? Delivery burger, don't leave your house. The burger will be there in 5 minutes. Now, Daniel says, is that product for the, no, I think you may want to answer the first one, I guess, right? Cheapest burger. What's cheapest burger? What's fastest burger to your door? What's best burger? Best quality burger. And then what's the last one, which means, oh, the most known burger, the most famous burger, okay? So let me ask you the first one. Number 1. You can even to 1. What's 1? Cheapest burger. Which one of the marketing mix are you concentrating? The cheapest burger. 2. Fastest burger to your door. 3. Best burger you've ever eaten. 4. The burger that everybody knows. Which one is it? You may want to put 1, 2, and 3, guys, so we know which one it is. Okay. So as you answer that, distribution for speed, bestest product. That is right, Daniel. You definitely get graded on that one. Okay. Best burger, Cassandra says, is what's best burger? I see pricing, but I don't know exactly what you guys. Okay, so here we go. Hannah put it in numbers. Thank you. 2 distribution, 3 product, 4 promotion. That's right. That's very good, Hannah. Very good. I didn't see 1. 2 distribution. That is right. For everyone is promotion. Best. Pricing is cheap burger. That's right. Now, okay, good job, Gabriela. Product and promotion. Distribution, best product, best burger. That's right. Do you guys see how the mix works? When you see a promotion, you try to see what's the best out there. So let's do this. Let's take a dive, okay? Now that we know the marketing mix. This marketing mix is really important because alone understanding it. Guys, you understand the marketing mix. You understand overall marketing, okay? So let's go to CNN.com, okay? And I'm going to which is an ad, and it's coming at the bottom. Was it really this hard to get to an ad? Come on, there's going to be advertising glitch. Let's see this here. Opinion. Here we go. Liberty Mutual, okay? Get customized coverage created just for you. Liberty Mutual. Tell me, which one of the 4 marketing mixes is Liberty Mutual trying to push? Is it the first one? Is it pricing, product, distribution, or promotion? Get customized coverage created just for you. Which one do you think it is? Liberty Mutual. Product. Okay, so Daniel says product. All right. What does everybody else say? 4. It was a number now. Product. Product. Definitely correct. It is product. It was the quality of the product. That's what you see. Okay? Let's go to another paid partner content. Check this out, guys. 20% mortgage savings. Too good to be true. 20% lending tree. 20% mortgage savings. Too good to be true. What is that? Which one of the 4 marketing mix is lending tree trying to put out there? Best insurance do product. Okay. I'm going to wait for it. Remember lending tree. 20% mortgage savings. That's right. Savings. You notice that. It is pricing, actually. I didn't mean to say the president on it is definitely pricing. It's definitely pricing, not promotion. It's pricing. Lending Tree is talking about 20% off. Liberty Mutual is telling you customizable, right? Let's go to another one. Fastest way to pay off $10,000 in credit card debt. Fastest way, guys. Fastest way. I even used that before with the burger. What is that? What is that? Fastest way to pay off $10,000. What do you think that will be? Which kind of the marketing mix? Which one is distribution? Absolutely. How to get it to you? Fastest way. That's right. That's right. And this should have helped you to understand what kind of advertising is which. I'm going to put ads for you. You're going to figure out which one. Rarely is an ad all 4. Okay, rarely. The only thing I could think an ad will be all 4 is if they bring out and they say, look, I'm going to give you the cheapest burger for the best quality. I'm going to definitely get it to you though fast. And it's so known. It's known by everybody. Rarely do you see an ad with all 4. They just push one. They definitely push one. But you immediately will know how these people are focusing themselves. Okay? So that's definitely important. Good. That was a good lesson. Hopefully you understand. How does Chick-fil-A promote itself? Cassandra, good question. How does Chick-fil-A promote itself? How would you guys see Chick-fil-A promotion in one of the 4 marketing mixes? Is it the cheapest? Is it a cheap product? I don't think so. Okay. Let's talk about a product. A product can be a good or service or an idea. That has changed, guys. Product used to just be separate from service, but now a product could be a service. Now what I do is a product. Cassandra says fast, quality, product quality. That's how you guys see Chick-fil-A. I think that's very true. I give it a little bit of, okay, it's just distribution and price. I give it a little bit of a promotion because, the whole Sunday you can't eat, the product on Sunday because it's so I give it a little bit of promotion too as well. Promotion and definitely product. Okay. So the distribution variable, Starbucks increases its distribution channels by offering its coffee products to retail organizations. That is true. Sometimes how you get the product matters. Then everything else talks about price variable. We're in page 8 right now, page 8, and we're looking at the definition of value. A customer's subjective assessment of benefits relative to cost and determine the worth of a product. Let me tell you guys, the word value is probably one of the most important definitions you could have. You want to get a job, add value to the company. You want to find a great husband or wife, add value to their life. Value. Value is perspective, yes. Value is commonly to the person that sees it. My eyes have a different sense of value as someone else. But then there's value with a capital V, which means the market value. Okay? There's Professor Puente's value. There's Hannah Foreman's value. And then there's value with the capital V, which means the market. Which market? Depends how you segment it. Okay? Value nowadays have gone down in the market. That's a claim that I don't know if you may have to back that up a little more. Eating at home versus eating out. Okay, you're assessing value. Okay, what's better, guys? Eating at home or eating out? Please answer that question. Because you can assess value in different ways. Okay, and I'll come back to that. How much a product is made. But understand that the word value, it's the key to business. In fact, if I could rename business, I'll call it valueness, not business, but valueness, because the adding of value, it's important. Now, you know, I love how you guys are doing it. At home cheaper, at home, eating out, taste satisfaction. Yes, guys, maybe Houston, but I did not tell you all the details. What if I told you I was giving you a free dinner to Bex Prime? Would eat it out inside be worth more now? Think about it. What I really, I'm surprised one of you guys didn't get, Amanda, I'm surprised you didn't get this one. You're supposed to say, I don't have enough data, Amanda. Remember? That's you from yesterday, last night. Professor Puente, I don't have enough data. You should not answer that question because you don't know when you're asked a question how to assess value, right? You have to assess it. If I told you I was buying you Bex Prime for free, you telling me at home is going to be better? No. Restaurants don't add in secret ingredient, love. Very, I want to say love is really important. Yes. Yes, Cariella, I'll add it. That's my passion side, not my business sense. Sorry. Because it's hard to assess love, right? To put it into numbers because it's priceless. All right, then we keep going. A stakeholder. A stakeholder is a really important definition. You're all stakeholders of Lone Star College, and I am a stakeholder of Lone Star College. It just means what you have at stake. Okay, you could be a consumer, a customer, a patron, however way you're coming at it, but a stakeholder definitely has it. So there's definitely a figure on 1.2, definitely study that. And I'm going to continue on with chapter 1 in the sense that we'll discuss, let me see what else is. Hey, this is a type of marketing. It's on page 15 called relationship marketing. It's a long-term mutually beneficial arrangement in which both the buyer and sellers focus on the value enhancement. You see a lot of relationship marketing in Avon when these people come to people's doors and they knock and they say, hey, how you doing? You know, can you be part of our team? The marketing itself is based on people-to-people interaction. This is not the same as how I do my marketing in Google, when you can just kind of Google the name and go from there. So, okay, let's see. Let's keep going. And let's see what else I could show you that could be part of the quiz. That's pretty much it on chapter 1. So we'll definitely read on 21, defining marketing. Beware of a marketing concept. According to marketing concept, organizations should try to provide products that satisfy consumer needs. Yes, absolutely. But that's chapter 1. We'll definitely do 2 and 3 on the next one. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to probably put part 1 quiz next week, but there will definitely be a quiz on it. I'm only going to have about 8 quizzes this semester, so be careful when you take them. Read through this chapter, read through part 1 because there will be quizzes on it. Read through it. Please understand that this is all about definition. Would Chick-fil-A be a relationship marketing because that is some of their focus, building relationships with people? I don't necessarily think so. I think relationship marketing is more based on when you pay someone to sell a product and they promote it that way. A good way would be promoters, like when you go to Las Vegas and there's promoters outside on the street trying to get people in. And even deeper, I think some people will be more like, more home sales, like a sales agent that will contact you, your cousin is trying to help you sell a home. That's more relationship based marketing. It's not necessarily on the value of the product, it's the value of your experience with a relationship. Okay, that's really what it is. So no, Chick-fil-A is not trying to be your friend. Chick-fil-A is trying to give you promotions like a coupon, yes, but not necessarily that way. Okay, there's between stakeholder or stockholder. I don't think it's stakeholder. I think it means stakeholder. Yes, absolutely. A stockholder is a type of stakeholder. A stake is just anyone that has something at stake. Okay. Right now, we're all stakeholders of the Houston Texans because we're supposed to sort of be fans and because it helps the economy of Houston. Anyone that has some kind of stake in the matter is a stakeholder. It's a very broad definition. Very, very broad definition. So whether you work for the Houston Texans or you're just a fan of the Houston Texans or you're even going against the Houston Texans as a player, you're a stakeholder because that organization has some kind of stake with you. A stockholder is totally different. Stockholder, you own a share of the company. Totally different. When I sell Sensi, I build relationships with customers. Okay, Amanda. Hopefully you can see that's more relationship management. That's right. My diploma. Any other questions out there, guys? This is definitely, hopefully you learned. The one thing I like for you to pick up today is the marketing mix. Marketing, there's a few items that you say about a subject. When you get an MBA, for example, the one thing you learn is SWOT analysis. When you're learning about accounting, you learn about debits and credits. When you learn about finance, you learn all the calculations, all the formulas necessary, especially the ones for profit and interest rates. You learn all different things. And marketing is the marketing mix. That's really important, the 4 marketing mixes. Because now you know how to put an advertising, right? Would word of mouth be for marketing? Absolutely. Word of mouth is definitely one of the forms of advertising, actually. Is actually under the umbrella of advertisement, which is overall the umbrella of marketing. So yes, that's word of mouth. And that just means review-based, coming not online-based, right? Can I watch the lecture? Just watch it and do discussion grade. I remember you saying if you're in the quorum, that is your grade. Daniel, if you're here and you participated, this is your discussion grade. All you got to do is place a statement on D2L stating that you were here. Okay. Next week, Tuesday at 8 p.m. I'll definitely see you guys there. Courtney is our guest lecturer. So, and we'll do everything. Thank you, Courtney, for that. You'll find this video on the lecture tomorrow on D2L. I'm definitely going to put it up. All right. And that's all for tonight, guys. Hopefully you guys had a enlightening class. This is how I do these. I want to say the 3rd part of the course of the semester, we stop having lectures. It's more project based, but we still, I catch up with everything. And that's it. All right. You guys have a good night. Thank you so much.